Hey guys, and welcome to PJ's Coin Capers. So today we're going to continue on with the $2 coloured reigns that we've been looking at. Now in 2015 there was two kinds of coloured coins, commemorative coins put into circulation, and this is the first one. So this one came out in the earlier part of the year, so around the Anzac time, and so around April. Now the other one came out at Remembrance, and we'll have a look at that in the next video in this series. But this one here is an interesting one, and this one here, I've got lots and lots of bags of these. I've only just put a few out there just as some examples, and we'll have a little chat about what went on with this particular coin. But now, a couple of weeks ago, I did a $2 coin roll hunt and found this one. Now this is the one and only that I have ever found in circulation. So, and there's a reason for that. And these things have always struggled with price as well. And so let's discuss that. So when the mint initially put these coins into circulation, they put them into banks. And now, at this time, 2015, these coins were, what was it, number 4 as far as coloured $2 coins go. The price of the purple and the red coin, so the poppy from 2012 and the coronation coin from 2013, had already begun going up in price. And at that time, the purple rolls were selling for around $500 to $600 per roll. So people obviously thought, let's get a hold of these coins. Now, the mint put them into circulation via the banks, and people rushed the banks and they picked up these bags. So obviously when coins come into circulation, there's always a bit of a mad rush because people feel that they're going to miss out, and they're willing to pay any price, and that was the case in this. And I certainly remember there was a huge hype regarding this coin, and probably the thought was we didn't know exactly what the mintage was going to be. I know that some people were able to get these coins very easily from banks, and they were able to grab hundreds of these bags. And I know some of the Facebook groups were selling these bags, and they were selling them for $300 a bag, even more sometimes, but $300 a bag. Now, I know that I did a calculation at that time that I know that someone was able to easily bring in, say, $15,000 over a weekend just by selling these bags, because of the crazy prices that were going on, and certainly it was quite exciting actually to sort of watch the prices of these things just skyrocketing, and I didn't have any of these bags. I was just sort of sitting on the sideline wondering how I was ever going to get a bag at that sort of cost. But eventually things reversed, and this bag of coins, really is probably still at rock bottom in some ways. They slowly climbed down into the below $100, and you can still pick these bags up for around $65 a bag, which is about as cheap as you're ever going to find them, because there's $50 worth of coins in this bag, and realistically, the sales of these on eBay at $65, and some people are selling them with just very minimal postage. You'll pay fees. You've still outlaid $50, so there's fees and postage fees to come out of it. And realistically, you're selling them at cost price essentially. You're making a few dollars for the sake of a bag of coins. For me, you might as well hold on to them. But at $65, I think we should all be buying these things, because let's talk about the mintage. The mintage on these coins here, just the standard ones that were technically meant to be in circulation, was 1.46 million. Now, the reason why they're so hard to find is because they were so accessible in bags, and the bags never got broken up and put into circulation. So for me to find one in circulation, literally 4 years later after they came out, I actually didn't think I was ever going to find one. And I like to have the individual coin, like it's nice to look at them, but it's nice to look at them in hand, and looking at them through a bag is not as satisfying. So I was actually really happy, and I think I was pretty happy when I found it. So yeah, this is an interesting one. So the Mint changed things after that, because things like the Mint puts them out there, but they actually hope that that they get to be circulated, that people get to see them, and that the general population find them and discover them. But by putting them into the banks the way that they did, basically only collectors ever got to see them, and that's not the purpose of the Mint. They're not here just for collectors; they're here for everyone. And so what they did later on in that year was, I think it was pretty much not long before the next coin, the Remembrance, the orange coin came out, that they actually started selling these via the Mint website, and you could basically buy these for $10. So you got the coins at face value. So 5 coins for $10 plus some postage, but I think they did limit the number of these bags that you could buy, but you bought a few other things, and the $10 worth of postage just sort of disappears as such. Well, it's spread over a larger amount of coins, so you end up maybe paying $1 or $2 for a bag extra, which is well worthwhile. Now, these particular bags, I just checked eBay sales, and they sell for around the $25, give or take, but basically $25, including postage. So these have done probably better than the larger bags. The individual coins in uncirculated condition, because really you're not going to be buying a circulated version of this particular coin. They've been selling for around the $5 mark, which is pretty good. But I only realised today when I went to look that I didn't actually own a C Mint mark version of this particular coin. I've bought each one of the other ones. I did buy this one, which is the Downies version, which is not a C Mint mark. It's just presented nicely. These things here, they've been selling, well, they don't sell that often, but you can pick these up for around the $20 to $25 sort of mark, and just gives you a bit of an understanding. So this coin here was to commemorate the landing at Anzac Cove, so 100-year landing at Anzac Cove, and that's why they've put this particular coin out. Now, what else was I going to talk about? Yeah, so obviously the Mint changed things, and they started to put them out in the smaller bags, which made them more accessible to collectors. It brought the price down of the bags, and then from then on, the Mint started doing things a little bit more differently in the way that they've introduced a lot of the coloured coins through, say, Woolworths and those kind of things, and putting them directly into the tills, which meant that the general population were able to get a hold of them. It sort of killed the whole sort of prices going berserk, which is a good thing. It makes things more accessible to everyone. Sure, we like to. I probably look at things in two different ways. I buy coins based on whether I like them, and I also buy, and I sort of have two hats on. I buy for investment purposes, so I'll buy bulk of particular coins that I think are going to be something special, and usually that's a low mintage coin. I don't always get it right, but I don't lose on it. Those coins can always be sold for possibly around the same price that I bought them for. So it's about making good decisions for investment side of collecting, as well as what you actually like to look at and hold. One other thing, the Mint also put these out in mint rolls. Ram paper rolls, and those particular rolls sell for around the $100. Now, the C mintage was said to be around the 30,000. So the C mint mark version of this coin, which I've actually ordered one because I realized that I didn't have one. They sell for around $18. I managed to pick one up this morning for $16, including post. But there's only 15,000 of them made, so it's one of the lowest C mint marked $2 coins that you'll find available. So well worth holding on to or trying to get one. There isn't too many available on eBay, so it'd be worth having a look there. But that's about it, I think. So yeah, I hope I've given you a bit of an understanding of why these things are so difficult to be found in circulation. And the mint has certainly rectified that with a lot of the new $2 coins coming in as of today. So alright guys, thanks for watching. And if you haven't already joined the Facebook group, make sure you do so. Lots of good chat, lots of sharing. Really pleased with everything that's going on there. And I look forward to bringing another video to you soon. Thanks for watching.